With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
They'll run. It's a man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here's the 24. Hey, Ginger. Touch.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That is caught left side by Waddle.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Third and 6.
Hey, go. Hey, Ginger, take right open. Here he is.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
6 yards.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
At the 36-yard line.
Lawrence going to give it to Tootin. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He dropped for the loss of a yard.
Great job in that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
13, Luke.
Another run here with Tootin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Jaguars, 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll go back to Tootin. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards.
Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
It's a
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Jaguars.
Here's Lawrence. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Pick by Malachi starts. And the Ravens are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Penn State. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 11-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7.
3rd down.
Brings up
3 to go.
And 3.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. That is caught. He finds Walker. Still going. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Hey, Jupiter, go. He's at 24. Hey.
A first down throw for Lawrence. Sending it deep for Waddle. That's hard. And he will go all the way. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Jaguars will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming now.
And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That's to Atwell. He's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown Ravens. His 4th TD grab of the season. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Hey, Ron. Think right. Hey, Ginger, attack. Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. Still on his feet. And he will score. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will take a 21-7 lead. Well, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Hey.
On the ground, it's Teton to start the drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. It is 3rd and 10.
Red on red. Hey, son. Hey, son. Here we go.
To throw is Lawrence. He's going to look downfield once again. That is not the way downfield. Incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he's going to have the Jaguars first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down. They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. They go play action for Lawrence. Sending it deep for Waddle. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Now a give on the ground. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
This one taken at the 7.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
This drive begins with a run by Teton, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and That's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And that's going to be enough for a first down. We'll move the chains up past the 20.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 25, here's second down and 6. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Right back to Tootin. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll look to pick it up with Tootin. They're going to get the conversion here on third down. He'll bring this up to the 33-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Man in motion, heading left. They'll run in here with 2. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Second down, Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. Third down coming up. To throw is Jackson. Open man, that's Slayton. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Second and 11. They'll go down to a knee. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a third and 12. He'll take the snap and go down to a knee. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up.